What's good, YouTube? Alright, I'm back with another video. Now, today will be a story time, of course. I'm just trying to think about which one I could tell you. I've been busy a lot and I haven't been able to, post things. So, let's just say things got a lot complicated. I didn't know if I wanted to tell you about my old past events that I've been reminiscing about just randomly in my bed, or I could just tell you the stuff that's happened right now, even though that's not a lot too much. So, I guess I could go ahead and give you a story time about Mardi Gras. Now, before I dive on into this beautiful, amazing celebration, I feel like y'all are here, but you didn't hit that subscribe button yet, which is something that is a big issue for Waylon. I'm gonna need you to hit that subscribe button. Then I'm gonna also need you to hit that like button just for, some extra support. And also, you might want to comment on what your experience with Mardi Gras is, or overall. And anyway, I wanted to also have you hit that notification bell so you never miss another video. You do not want to miss an upload. Trust me. Now, before I with all that being said and all that be done out of the way, so I'm all over the place, let's go ahead and get into what my Mardi Gras celebrations were like. Sorry, I had to lock the door. Mainly, I don't know. It's just I'm afraid that somebody's gonna walk in and interrupt my video. But yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into this. So, if y'all don't know what Mardi Gras is basically a celebration that is favored across many states that I'm pretty sure everybody should know of. It's where you go to this area that is kind of like a parade. And with those parades, there come floats, performances, and during those floats and performances, people throw beads at you, toys at you, snacks, even money possibly. And your job is to catch all those things if you want to take some home and, wherever you go. And you can also sell them for market sale. Don't tell nobody I told you, but then again, that's a smart business idea. So I've been going there ever since I was little, even though even though I don't live in Alabama anymore. I just went over there because I thought it would be, fun and stuff. Just to have fun and stuff. And so, I would go over there, and my family still lives there. One of my family members still live there. Well, actually, not one of them. 4 or 5 of them. Yeah. So I go over there every one part of the day. It usually happens over early spring. So I'm thinking late February, early March type of situation. And I'm also going to be vlogging about it since I'm going there again after COVID has taken a mighty strain on us. So we're going to be going over there and we're going to be celebrating then. So anyway, let's just see. So my first, I'm not going to say my first one because I can barely remember. But my first official Mardi Gras where I caught a lot of better stuff, this takes me back to 2016. Now, back in 2016, I ain't gonna lie, I was a little bit of a young asshole. I didn't really care about more people, didn't even have sympathy for people. I just wanted to go to Mobile because I wanted to have fun with my cousins. So there was that. The drive, by the way, I don't know if you know, but Houston and Alabama are a mighty way from each other. Not especially, I'm saying probably if you drive in a car. Now, driving a car, you're going to be looking at 8 hours, which is probably going to be 9 hours if you include family members. And I don't know about you, but I always went with my family members, and I was not feeling that 9-hour drive, really. Now, see, the thing is that you want to sleep the whole time to drive because even though, it's... Because, one, I just wanted to let you know that it is super squished in that, in this car that we had. And they always loved taking it when we went to Alabama, and I just didn't like it. So, anyway, we went over to Alabama, and then, we would stay there from probably, Friday to Tuesday morning type, because even though Fat Tuesday was the big takeaway celebration, we couldn't stay that long because if we would have to leave Wednesday morning, which is basically the middle of the week, and my parents have to work and stuff, and I have school. No, it just wasn't it. Mind you, the students in Alabama get the whole week off just for Mardi Gras, so that's why it's easier for them. But Anyway, regardless, we would spend the night there and we would have fun. We had this, like we order pizza or like we'll have fun, we'll watch movies. We did all that kind of, sort of thing. You know what I'm saying? So we always used to have fun regardless of the parades. So when we went to the parade, I would like catch stuff. I would try my best, but I wasn't that good at, catching stuff yet because I was still like at a young age. So of course I wasn't like gonna be, snatching honey buns and oatmeal cream pies out of nowhere, right? So, but regardless of that, I would still have fun because I would be leaving away with something. That 8-hour drive was something. And then I would tell my friends all about it, and I would tell everybody else like how much we caught and stuff and how much fun we would have. And that basically cut it for 2016. 2017 was the best Mardi Gras in my opinion. The reason why I say that is because that's when I felt like I was really in my prime and I caught a lot of shit. So yeah, I caught a lot of shit. So let me say this. I did have helping hands though. So one of my cousins decided to tag along with us to Alabama, which was fun in itself. So when we got into that van together, he was sitting in the back and I was miserable. I was just like, no, I really do not want to go on this trip because I know that I'm going to be cramped in this little spot for 8 hours and I'm not feeling it. And this was back then when I really started being an asshole, but I wasn't an asshole just because of being an asshole. I was an asshole because my parents enabled me being an asshole, which is really why I'm at the point I am now. But anyway, we got to there and you already know, like, the older kids, they get the most attention, they get the most love because, like, the younger kids, it'll be their turn soon. But the thing is, I didn't really even have attention when I was older, let alone when I was younger. So it was a lot going on. So they would always get to play the PS4 and I would have to wait my turn. And then when it was my turn, my mom would be screaming, come over here for dinner and stuff. But anyway, besides all that, I still had a very fun time. Now, 2017 was the big one for little Waylon. So I think I was like maybe 13-ish. Well, I was about to turn 13. So I was about to turn 13. So I was 12 at the time. And Monday is the biggest one where you go like to get like snacks and stuff. Cause like if you can't make it Friday, Saturday, Sunday, always make it for Monday and Tuesday. Cause Monday and Tuesdays are the big days. But since I couldn't stay till Tuesday, Monday was my only way. So during Monday, I wasn't playing around. I had this jacket on. I had my, gripping gloves that kept me warm and at the same time grippable at the same time as if I had real hands. And nigga was just ducking and trying to catch every single thing, everything. Like I was over here like holding my hand like this. I'd be jumping in the air and then I'd be like bro, like I used to be catching them like footballs and stuff. I felt like I could have been a good football. Anyway, we're getting off topic, but like point blank period, this nigga was just ducking and getting everything he could, cause it was in. That's it. That's how it is, and that's how it was going to be for the rest of the time. And after that, just like grabbing things were like basically easy to me. We'd be screaming, getting people's attention and stuff on the floats. We would be catching stuff, a lot of stuff at that. So, and that kind of really, finished it off for 2017. 2018, I caught a lot of stuff too. There was nothing really much to talk about because it was fun, but it wasn't fun. But I did spend the summer with them that following week. So I was in Alabama for 2 times that year. So let's get it. So anyway, then we go to 2019. Now, if you don't know what 2019 was, if you remember from one of my past story times, my freshman year of high school, your boy was failing. He was even lucky enough to go on a trip. He was actually finna stay home while they went on the trip just to do schoolwork. So yeah, that wasn't a lot for me. They kept threatening that if I didn't get my grades up, I wouldn't be able to go to Mardi Gras. I got my grades up a little bit, but not a lot. But they said it was enough, and I could fix it when I get back. Still was on punishment. Had his phone taken, had everything taken. Really wasn't even having a fun time. Like, the only fun time he got was when he was catching snacks. Like, and everybody was pretty much mad at him just because of the way that he acted, even though they didn't even begin to know why I was acting the way that I was acting. So it was kind of like, weird give and give, you know what I'm saying? So I was already not having a fun time, but I still caught some stuff regardless of what they had to say because, well, they're adults. They're going to say stuff about people. They can say whatever they want for all they care. So I was catching stuff, but at the same time I was not having fun. I tried to go watch a movie while I was there. I was trying to engage with my cousins while I was there. Wasn't working out. Wasn't at all. Just having a bad time overall, and it wasn't it. So then we after we grabbed all our stuff, we went back. So miserable again and again. But I also ended up going to Alabama for the summer that following year as well. So I went 2 times in a row, technically 4 times in the passing periods. So, and I'll tell you all about that lovely story time later because that summer was low-key one of the best summers that I've had. So anyway, now we're gonna go to 2020. Now, if you didn't know, that's when like Rona news started to pop up, but we went early February, so we were still like, vibing. Mardi Gras was early February, so we left like early. So let's see. And then this was when like your boy turned around everything for himself, but this was when the dad issue started to spark and liven up, if you will. So but like regardless of the whole dad issues thing, your boy was like low-key just growing up. He had his grades intact, he had his phone intact, surprisingly. Never really gotten disrespectful until the point of my father, and he was low-key just doing his thing, kind of, if I'm being honest. I was just chilling, like minding my business, doing what I gotta do. And now we get into Mardi Gras. Now, Mardi Gras wasn't this fun, mainly because I wasn't mad at my dad the other times, but at the same time, I was mad the year before, but might as well talk about it now. So, me and my dad have been having ups and downs in our relationships on and off. You know what I'm saying? We kept like having these issues, and then he would always think that I'm being disrespectful when I'm not even really disrespectful to him. I'm not paying attention to him, which I guess is disrespectful to him. It's just he feels like I need to acknowledge him over every little thing he does, and I can't make a face if I can't make a face. Like, it's just, it's a lot of petty stuff that he just has instilled in him. I guess that he has been given like my grandma and my grandfather, which they see the way he's acting, but they don't want to do nothing about it because they're not my parents. So what can I do? So we were just having ups and downs in our relationships. And my uncle is kind of the same way, but the thing is that I barely get to see him. So, but like the thing is that I low-key kind of like the way my uncle, because like my uncle, he handles things a little bit better than like my dad does. Even though that's probably not true, that's just how I feel. Maybe once I get into like a stable room with him and maybe get to see how he is for real, yeah, that'll help. Sorry, I twisted my hair and then it didn't go so well, so I've been like trying to get this intact. But anyway, so he was struggling that whole weekend. He was struggling. He was like a mama's boy that whole time, but regardless of that, nigga still had fun. And then on top of that, his cousin came again that year. So it was already fun because now we had the whole gang, and it was just like, woo, we finna have some fun up in this bitch. So we were just vibing and, like talking, like basically that. And then, yeah, I don't think there were any really problems except for him. And then I remember I had this whole thing of ice cream, and my mom didn't let me have any Sprite afterwards because of my own ice cream. And that was actually another thing that he did that pissed me off. He told me that he doesn't want to see me eating a whole tub of ice cream by myself. So me eating a whole tub of ice cream that I paid for by myself just bothers you. That's weird. I'm not gonna lie. That is very, very weird. So I was mad at him for that stuff too, because he wouldn't let me eat my own damn ice cream that I had. So it was just, you're making a big deal of nothing, if I'm being honest. So then we like grab like a whole bunch of stuff, and then ooh, I don't know if y'all ever been here, but like there's this Mobile, Alabama place. It's kind of like a version, like a Mobile, Alabama version of like, you know, Cane's and Zaxby's. Use Zaxby's. So, and it's called Fusakli's. It's one of the best chicken fingers places ever, and I love it so much. Oh, dang, I can't wait to go there this year to go get some. So yeah, but also since the outrage of Corona, we didn't get to go the year after, which was, I'm pretty sure you already know, 2021. Now 2021, I've been seeing like them go out there, but they were trying to make an effort to put a Mardi Gras, but it was just, you know, half-assed. Like there wasn't really, you know, anything going there. And then once the Corona thing started to like, you know, die down and, you know, be unalived kind of, we decided to go over there for the summer and, you know, just have fun, just to, you know, have fun and like, you know, socialize and talk and stuff. But except my mom was gonna be joining me. All the other times it would just be my sister and me, but it was my mom, me, and my sister. So it was just like, yeah, I don't know, this ain't gonna work out. Cause me and my sister, we were having our in and outs, but at the same time we were actually having like, you know, like heart to hearts from a couple times. I was actually being more than a brother, I was being her best friend kind of. So we actually had like a lot of fun that summer, because that's when we got closer and we related on a lot of things. And then she told me, oh yeah, he's gonna act this way, there's nothing you could do about it, you might as well just accept it for what it is. And I'm just sitting there like, okay. And then she says, but like she likes how I'm opening up and talking like a actual hurt like adult. So I guess we kind of had like our ups and downs, but at the same time we had our in and outs. Mind you, the drive was long. Well, the thing is, the only reason why it was long was because we drove. Why am I speaking in this language, like this accent? My bad. The only difference is that we drove during the day and we got there at night. So we drove, I think, from like 12 or 1 o'clock, and then we got there at like 9:30, and whoo, was that pleasant. But the thing is that since it was just only the three of us, I had a whole big space in the back. And then she was sitting in the front. I didn't really care because, okay, one, I'm 6'4", so like I need a lot of space if I'm gonna be in a trip. But the other times I was like getting taller, so they could understand why they had to fit me in the back with like everybody. So yeah, I was 6'4", so I had my whole area in the back. You know, I was vibing and stuff. And then when we got there, everything was just so cool because I just haven't seen my cousin in person in a long time. And even though there was no Mardi Gras, we still had fun. Like, we weren't broke. We all had jobs. So it was just like, where did all this time go? And then they showed up to Houston, actually, for my brother's graduation party, which he is doing well. I'll maybe do a story time on him. Well, not a story time, just, you know, like a video about him on his birthday, which won't be for a while since his birthday is in the summer. So yeah, we'll see what happens. But anyway, that's kind of like a sum up of what's happening then and what's going to be happening now. Because as of this Friday, your boy's going to be vlogging. He's going to be sharing his whole experience on Mardi Gras and, you know, catching stuff and, you know, having fun with his cousins and stuff if they are comfortable with being on camera. And if they're not, I'm still going to record regardless. So yeah, I'm going to be having this whole big Mardi Gras vlog, which is going to last from Friday to Monday. So, but hopefully my parents don't ruin it by their, you know, disrespectfulness and their ignorance, because because I might actually not go because of the whole ignorant thing that they're dealing with right now. They've been calling me ignorant, they've been calling me disrespectful, and I just don't know if I'm comfortable enough to have that on recording for y'all to see, because I don't want you seeing the way that I act behind the cameras, and especially don't want them to see how like they act, because like you're hearing from my perspective and I just don't need any negative comments. So hopefully that happens, and if not, I'll just give y'all some more story times while I'm there. Just, you know, at least I'm not gonna leave y'all just bland waiting for something. But anyway, guys, that wraps up the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, go ahead and hit that like button. And also show some more support and hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. You don't want to miss this Mardi Gras vlog. Trust me, you don't want to miss it at all. I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. Thank you guys for 30 subscribers. I really do appreciate y'all. I didn't expect that Raven's Home trailer to really blow up like the way it did. And I just have nothing but love for you guys. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys hopefully Friday.